2 weeks in a row, I've wanted to open the show with something Halloweenish and fun and spooky. Maybe do a funny voice, kind of like a woo type thing. And 2 weeks in a row, I've had Dalton Anthony on the show. 2 weeks in a row, Dalton Anthony has ruined the opening to the Thursday Halloween Spectacular by talking. And that is now your intro.
How did Dalton ruin it?
I didn't fucking
By
talk.
talking.
When did
But he
I
hasn't
talk?
talked yet.
You always talk.
But I didn't talk.
Every time I was about to hit the record button, you're like, was that the intro?
Motherfucker.
Just going off, just going ham, full Paul Bear. Tweedledee.
Tweedledee. That's Dalton's catchphrase.
Yeah, Tweedledee. So instead of that,
I got fucking Tweedle dumbass on the left of me.
that's what we're opening up with instead, is me explaining why Dalton is the ghost that ruined Halloween.
Motherfucker, I'm real right here.
54 seconds into the Halloween Spectaculars, he said the F word 3 times.
It's because you accused me of shit I didn't do.
It's
And
like
now-
he's calling a match.
That's pretty true.
I'm just going to keep him on the spot and see what happens. I'm not going to look at him, but I'm going to listen to him.
I've had a couple of relationships like that.
Welcome to week
I just saw the title of the pre-show that you sent.
What's the title of the pre-show?
Go ahead, you tell him.
Oh, it just says Dalton's a dumb bitch.
It would be so much better if I wasn't on the pre-show.
So it's week 2 of what we're going to call Terrifying Tanner Thursday, but Tanner's not here. So.
God, you were supposed to introduce him. That was going to be like, I got my bucket. And then
I forgot. Honestly, that wasn't a slight against you. I'm just so mad that he's not here. I want to get that out quickly. But we can, briefly, before I introduce the panel, so that way he won't know who says it, let's just take a couple minutes to shit all over Tanner.
fuck Tanner.
So Tanner has never seen The Predator. Jesse. Shit. All right. The curtain's gone.
The curtain's been lifted. That's
we
all
know
right.
Jesse and Dalton are here.
No, see, it's completely fine because I listened to at least that part of the show because I got the tags on the Facebook, so I saw it.
You had to know what was going on.
I had to know what was going on, so I listened to that part of the show.
Praise Zane Laney for bringing it to everybody's attention.
Praise Zane Laney. What a magnificent man
He's the
Zane
patron.
Laney
He's the
is.
patron saint of Podzilla in 1985.
He
really is the patron
He is the star man.
Yes.
Like
He's just the star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he posted about it. I needed to know what you're talking about because he was talking about that movie being great, which it fucking is.
Yes.
The Predator is a phenomenal film. It is a great horror sci-fi action film.
It's action and comedy.
It's fantastic. It is an 80s classic.
No, and I agree with everything except horror. I don't think it's a horror film.
It's just as much a horror film as any other like monster
They're
movie.
stalking him like
That's what I
almost
said.
the entire movie.
The Predator it fucking kills them one by one
Yeah.
until he gets to Arnie.
And he skins them. He skins them.
The beautiful one survived.
He skins them.
He is the final girl now that...
Yeah.
Fuck, it is a horror movie.
Well. There's also a girl, so 2 people survive.
That's true.
The final girls.
The one that
The
he yells,
final
"Get to
girl and the guy that's protecting her.
Get to the chopper.
It's the straight up 80s horror movie trope.
Now, if you, okay, so my name's Shannon Young. Let's just get this out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Jesse Kimball's here tonight.
Yeah, that's me.
The Big D, Dalton Anthony.
Yo.
We got the A-Bears, no relation. Calvin A-Bear.
What's up?
And Allie, not actually a pillow fucker.
Wow.
And just so you know, that high five was me and Shannon.
He's had that one in the holster since I mentioned it on the pre-show.
When you said, what are you doing? And Dalton was like, oh, it's just a meme.
Yeah, it
He's-
was, can you please call her not actually a pillow fucker, Allie Bear?
Wow.
Why wouldn't you show me that?
I'm just saying, why are you offended by that? I'm saying you're not actually a pillow fucker.
Yeah, because on the pre-show, we definitely had everybody believing that you were a pillow fucker.
No, I think
I think everybody was just confused by the end of that. Let's be honest.
Anyway, back to The Predator. So, Predator is a fantastic movie, and it was followed up by a fantastic sequel that you've never seen called Predator 2.
I have seen
I've seen
Predator
Predator
2.
I've seen that too.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. All right, don't say a word. You're the only one I believe might have seen it. Pointing at Jesse Kimball. Who was in Predator 2?
The Predator.
Name the actor. Name the famous black actor.
I was about to say, hint, he's black.
Robert Downey Jr.?
No, he was just playing a dude. All right, think about this. This is early 90s, famous black
Yeah.
actor. You don't have a lot to pick from.
I'm about to say you got 4. He's not comedy.
Can I guess? I haven't
Denzel.
seen it.
All right, we'll let Allie guess.
Is it Danny Glover?
Fuck
It
right.
is. Yeah, she got
I fucking knew it was Danny Glover. I just want to say Denzel the Piz. Like, he was Johnny Q. He was in the 90s.
I mean, that was one of the
And
4
Cuba-
choices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr. was another one, but he was comedy.
Well, that was late 90s.
Yeah, I think it's
And
a little earlier than him.
motherfucker, it was 90s.
I would say it was Denzel.
Yeah, it was
It was Danny Glover.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes for sure.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
That would've been a
He
cool
would have been
movie.
killing predators as
Michael
he was
J.
evading-
White was still around at that point.
Motherfucker still is.
Early 90s?
Yeah, Spawn. That was like 95, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. But man, considering he looks like he's 30 now.
I guess it's Jai White, right? Like
Michael
Michael
Jai
Jai
White.
White.
What'd you say?
Jay. I've always said Jay, and then somebody corrected me a while back.
I think it is
And they were
Jai.
correct.
It's Jai,
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
It is Jai.
It's like Jai Courtney.
Just, I've just said Michael J. White for so long.
I love the Spawn movies. Like, that was like the one thing my cousin showed me. Or, yeah, my cousin that used to babysit me that traumatized me.
Jesse and I did the same thing. Movies?
There's only the one.
There's only one.
Was there another, like, Spawn thing that was in the same time that I...
There was a Spawn animated series on HBO.
Yes.
There it was.
With voiced by
That I don't remember.
Keith David.
Really? Oh,
Nope.
no, I did know that.
So damn.
Yeah.
Hitting all the spots right there.
Yeah.
Boy,
Bob
love me
loves
some Keith
Spawn.
David.
Fuck. Keith David could have also been...
He could have, because Keith David was an awesome actor. Not to be confused with the white actor, David Keith.
Way worse.
That is a true story. Yeah, Spawn was good, but Predator was better.
Predator was absolutely a better movie than Spawn.
Predator
I
2
loved Spawn as a kid, though.
Predator 2 is very overlooked. It's a
'cause
great movie.
It took place in the city as opposed
Yes.
to
Yeah.
like the actual jungle. Dalton, quit talking like you fucking seen the movie.
I've fucking seen it.
I'm still convinced that me and Shannon are the only people at this table that have.
What crazy?
I saw it like the second time I ever got drunk, so I remember none of it.
What
Just that it was on the TV.
what crazy white actor was in the movie? Big teeth, and is probably friends with an old birdcage.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking Gary Busey.
It's Gary Busey because he just looked up the cast list, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You son of a bitch, just smiling too hard.
First hand, fucker. If you say that Danny Glover's in the movie, which he was, and you start saying the crazy white actor, all right, it's going to be Mel Gibson.
Could've
That's
been
a
Mel
shout
Gibson.
out. That's a shout out to Hunter. And then you say big white teeth.
Big white teeth,
That's fucking Gary Busey.
and could be friends with
birdcage.
a birdcage.
Well, I mean, now you're just honestly just being redundant because big white teeth is all I fucking needed to know it was Gary Busey.
He's
Before the
so
accident, he
loud
wasn't
tonight.
that
Really
crazy.
He's so loud and angry tonight, and I don't know
really
why.
is.
I can
I
see
had a
we keep
really-
putting him in the spotlight.
That's true.
Yeah,
That was our mistake.
Yeah.
But if you've never seen Predator 2 like Allie or Calvin or Dalton, I really recommend it. Light just came
Oh,
on.
Cody just got really excited because this can be fucking Dalton's Ghostbusters.
No. All right, if you're gonna compare Ghostbusters,
No,
then
we're
you
not.
had-
We're not comparing the two films. Just the fact that it is actively making you angry that you haven't seen Predator or Predator 2.
I love that you have now added original Predator in there.
All the Predators. Just add them all in
I was
there.
wondering if you noticed
No,
that.
yeah, no, I fucking no, I
just
caught
slid
it.
that
I
in.
caught it, you bitch. But
So
like,
there you go, Cody. You are welcome.
I have
You're welcome
seen
for this
Predator,
gift.
though.
Have you?
Yes.
I don't believe
I
it.
think everyone's seen Predator except for Tanner Calvert. Even Allie's
'Cause,
seen
like-
Predator. It took 3 tries, but she's watched it.
So my great grandma, who took care of old people whenever I was a kid, which is my favorite sentence to say, she would put it on like Channel 11, which was like Fox, and that's how I saw because I saw
you
all,
saw the edited version, basically.
I saw the edited versions first, and then I went back and like whenever I was in high school because like I fucking loved Predator and Predator
Yeah.
2, which we were on there, and then Terminator 2 is like one of my favorite movies of all time. Even though I saw it edited, like the first 3 times I watched it edited, and then I watched it unedited one time. I was like, this movie's so much better.
I don't understand, Allie, how you never saw Predator. You saw Predator growing up, right, Calvin?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she saw it like when I was
She was
watching
too
it
busy
at one
texting,
point.
though.
Because Allie, you like
She didn't have a phone then.
That's a shock.
you like big dicks and muscles, right?
Well, then I'm confused.
Because that's what Predator is, just throbbing with them.
the Predator features the sexual tyrannosaur.
A goddamn sexual tyrannosaur. It also features a couple things that would not be said in a movie now, which, thankfully,
And that phrase is not, looks like you've been too busy pushing pencils.
no, it is.
No, I mean, that's in the movie, and that would be fine today.
Oh no, I'm talking about the one where he said he
Oh,
called.
no, I know what
everybody
you're talking about. You should not say it.
slack-jawed. Oh, okay. You don't want me to say the word.
Yeah.
You would think that in 2019, the year of our Lord, give me a name.
2019.
Cthulhu.
in the year of our Lord 2019.
2019. Wow.
It's better than Cthulhu.
No, it's
You
not.
it's
unoriginal
not.
fuck.
Nah.
I like
Yeah,
Cthulhu.
2019 is way more original than Cthulhu.
Well, there's
And plus, it's the Halloween spooky episode. We gotta
Introduce an Eldritch horror.
Did you see the new Predator
Why not?
movie?
Predators.
Yeah,
not
no.
yet. Because you told me it was
No,
not good.
The Predator.
Oh, the Predator.
I haven't
oh,
seen the
no.
newest one.
Predators is the one with
No, I have
Brody.
seen Predators.
Yeah, because we saw that in theater
We
together.
saw it, and then we were gonna see the Predator in theaters.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to go with you. You saw it, said that it was not worth watching.
Not worth your
so-
time. Because, again, I'd
haven't
like to say
seen
that dialogue isn't as bad as it was back then.
Wait, but who did you say was in Predators?
Brody. Adrian Brody.
Wasn't Adrian Brody also in Aliens?
No, Adrian Brody is much younger than that.
Okay.
Adrian Brody was in The Village.
Who am I thinking?
Wait,
what
the
big actor was in
creepy
the Aliens? then?
Freaking thing with the red hooded.
Yeah, like the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah.
He was the strong one.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then Predators also had Michael Fishburne.
What was
and,
Lawrence Fishburne.
Or Lawrence Fishburne, and
No,
did it have Denny,
yeah.
Did it have Denny Trejo?
Yeah, Trejo was in it. Topher Grace was in it.
Yeah, that's
What
right.
what was the Aliens movie that was super shitty because they had like 80 of them on screen at one time?
Alien versus Predator.
No, those were fun movies because it was
They were
a bad
fun games.
I mean, the only so Aliens is split up into a couple different like sections of the movie. There's the great ones, which was Alien and Aliens. And Aliens is the one that features a ton of aliens, so I hope you're not talking about that one. Then there's the okay one, which is Alien 3. Then there's they're fun, which is the AVP movies. And then there's the worst one, which is Alien Resurrection.
Thank you. That's what I wanted.
And then there's Prometheus and Alien Covenant, which I like both of those, but whatever. I don't even remember.
I
the point
think
of this now.
both of those movies could have been better if they hadn't pushed the fucking narrative that no, this is not a reboot. No, this is not a prequel. No, this is not a. Oh,
They gave up on that. Did you see Covenant?
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave up on that with Covenant. They were just full on Alien in that
They
one.
absolutely did, and then I'm fine with it. And I would have been fine with it, but with Prometheus, the entire time leading up to it, this is nothing to do with
It
aliens.
has the alien DNA. What does that mean? There's a chest burster at the end, but not a chest burster. It's not a xenomorph. Fuck yourself.
Yep, that was what annoyed the shit out of me with Prometheus and everything leading up to
So
it.
to bring this all the way back to Predator 2, the end of Predator 2, for those of you that haven't seen it, Dalton, was that, spoiler alert for this movie from the early 90s, Danny Glover, black actor, kills...
Oh, Donald Glover's dad.
Yeah. He kills the Predator, and he's in the Predator ship, and what's the big reveal is that one of the alien skulls is in the Predator ship, which started the whole AVP craze, which was pretty cool.
Which was great because it only took 12
20 years for them to make the movie.
Well, the
yeah.
first one came out in 2000 right?
And I really liked it.
Yeah,
I
no,
really,
the
I-
alien
Wait, was it really 2004?
it
Yeah,
was
I was in,
mid to mid-ish 2000s.
Because I was early middle school.
Let me see.
Because I
Look it
remember
up.
one of my friends who's
Jesus, I was not allowed to watch that movie then.
one of my
It
friends
was PG-13. You're good.
Yeah, it
but my
wasn't-
parents.
Yeah, 2004.
because my friend whose mom was my English teacher took us to see it, but it was in Perryville, and they were like, "Oh, we really don't want kids seeing this one," and she was like, "It's fine, they're mature," and it scared the shit out of me.
That's not hard to do with you, though, to be fair.
It's really not.
No,
Dalton a bitch boy.
well, because they say Alien
He's a
versus
B-boy.
Predator, but there was a lot of just a large group of people. Let's see how many we can kill in one swing, as they're going up that fucking mountain.
It's still PG-13, though, and that
Yeah.
bothered.
Yeah.
But you could do a good PG-13 horror
Well,
movie.
they
Yeah,
were
you
su-
can.
they were
Which
super-
was-
they were smart about it because they would have the things where Predator would be somebody would just be standing there and then it would just be a thing of blood
Yeah.
and then the Predator would not be invisible anymore.
Materialize,
Yeah.
And then it's that was a really clever looking at it now it's that's a clever way to get around that.
We talked about this. Well, you were going to say something, Calvin, before I
Well,
jumped this.
which was that the first one that had the Queen?
No,
xenomorph?
Queen was in Aliens.
Aliens. Okay.
Yeah. But it didn't do as much
Yeah, because they dropped it out of into
in Aliens.
Yeah.
It had that classic where Sigourney Weaver's in the
big
mech
suit.
the
thing.
power loader.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, "Come on, you bitch." It didn't sound like that, but
No,
It
close
actually
enough.
sounded good.
You should revoice that movie and
come on, you bitch. Now
Shannon's
she's
do a
British
complete
too.
dub
Come
over.
on, you bitch.
Oh, then you can call her the C word.
You cunt.
Why do you say C word?
I didn't want to say it.
I
It's
have
a dirty word.
Is it?
Here? Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, in America we can't say that word.
I have a
Well,
new
no, I
I have a
mean-
new lesbian horror porn coming out soon called Cunt Dracula.
So you said
She
horror.
sucks blood because
Yeah,
she won't suck
I heard
anything
it too.
else.
Yeah, all I heard was whore. So you're like, I've got a new lesbian horror film. I was like, all right, Frank, damn.
Nobody popped for that fucking tagline.
Did you hear the tagline? She sucks blood because she won't suck anything else. Because she's a lesbian.
Wow.
That's terrible.
Like, it's offensive.
I mean, I was just moving past it.
no, that
Like,
was,
I was
that was
gonna-
a solid offensive joke.
Thank you. What were we talking
Tip
about?
my hat to you, sir.
Time to talk about some
Alien-
monsters.
AVP.
Hey!
Well, if it's Mike Pence, we are talking
No,
about monsters.
can't. No, that was the agreement. No politics at the chow wagon. So we got to wait till October's over before I can talk about Trump again.
We can't
Which
talk.
is-
We
there's
can't talk about Donnie Turnip.
Donnie
and his
Turnip and Giant
peach.
Peach.
No, it's not his giant peach. We're talking about him being in a
He's
peach.
in a peach. He's
Yeah.
impeached.
The funnest workaround ever.
So here was our idea we had for tonight. We're going to basically create a tournament for monsters.
Yeah.
And boy, have I had just the worst time with this since you told me. We talked about that because I told Calvin and Allie, and these two fuckers are just throwing these names
Your
at
mistake.
me. Calvin first suggested Werewolf Queen.
Look, man,
Werewolf
it's always
Queen.
Werewolf Queen.
What?
Nobody gets the reference. but I
Nobody
had to
gets the
mention it.
reference.
No.
What is it? It's fights. What is
Advanced Fightonomics.
it? Fightonomics.
What the fuck are you talking
It's
about?
Adventure Time. Don't worry.
Oh.
No, yeah, he's disqualified
And then Allie suggested E.T.
Because
because he's poopy.
you're
He's
scared of
to go
him.
into space. I'm scared of lots of things. They don't make them horror villains. I'm scared of bills.
That'd be the winner.
The bill collector is the that's the
never
biggest horror
dies.
villain. Yeah.
It get resurrection if it dies.
So let's debate the merit of whether or not E.T. the extraterrestrial is a
don't
horror
need you
movie
to.
icon.
I don't need you to.
No.
I mean, it launched,
State your case.
it launched
I
Drew
don't have
Barrymore
In
a
this
case.
essay.
It made you this upset.
It's your Predator 2s.
I've settled my beef with E.T. a long time ago. He no longer frightens me. He no longer has power over me.
You just tell him to make a video game and he scurries off.
Yeah, he did. He did. I think he made one for the Atari, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hear there's a giant. Never mind. I'm not gonna make this joke.
Go ahead.
Design
let's
wise,
move past it.
Allie, your horror movie icon E.T.
What?
holds up because he is scary to look at. There's nothing endearing about him. I want to say that now. When people always talk about how cute E.T. is, there's nothing cute about E.T. He looks like a giant, hairless, like worm with the face of a gorilla. I don't like him. I'm not scared of him. Don't like him.
No, that's an interesting hang up, buddy. I'll be honest with
I
you.
don't like him.
I hear you.
I don't
hear
like
you.
that movie. Why does everyone like that movie so much?
It's okay.
It's just okay.
It's
not
a
as
classic.
Great, yeah, it's not as great as people make it out to be.
It's like
Nostalgia.
there's also is it Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
I didn't like that movie.
I remember loving that movie as a kid, and then I watched it years later. I'm like, oh, this is one of my favorite movies. This is a good alien movie, and it's boring.
No, I loved
and
Contact.
boring. I never seen Contact.
That's a good one. I had to watch it because I had a really shit teacher in my freshman year of high school where like she never wanted to do anything, so she just let us watch movies. So like I saw A Beautiful Mind. That movie's fucking baller. Love that movie.
Has nothing to do with horror.
Nope.
But Contact was one of them. I liked Contact. It's probably my favorite alien movie besides Alien.
But there's no aliens in Contact.
Exactly. That's how good it is.
Calvin, what's the best
Meta.
alien movie of all time that doesn't involve the xenomorphs?
No. Well,
There's one correct answer.
Mars Attack.
I'm sad I didn't say that now.
There are two correct answers.
I will accept Mars Attacks.
I would say horror movie villain, but we know if Jim Brown's around that he's fucked.
I mean,
my
like,
fun.
is it horror movie or monster?
Monster.
Okay,
What is it?
it's a little bit different. I can't think of anything to fuck with you.
Because I won already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good one.
Technically,
Hmm.
you could have said Space Godzilla.
I
He's an alien monster. Jesse, what's the correct answer?
It's Independence Day.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm right.
what is that?
They blew up landmarks.
They did.
They didn't
Yeah.
get in fistfights with former football players.
They knew what the fuck they were
They
doing.
smartened their shit up.
They saw those first ones and be like, so we can't have goofy fishbowl heads. Let's just start blowing some shit
Mars
up.
Attacks came out after Independence Day, didn't it?
That's how good it was. It's on.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
actually don't know. I don't know about
I'm on
that.
it.
That's a curious question.
I'm like 98% sure that Mars Attacks came out after Independence Day.
Thank God that they didn't make a sequel to Mars Attacks like they did Independence Day, which was just bad. Did you see
it
the
was.
sequel?
Yes, I did.
Bad.
It was awful.
But how do you make a sequel to Mars
Wasn't that
Attacks?
several years?
Oh, balls!
Like,
It was
it
just
was
the same
like-
year.
It was like 2 years ago.
yeah, but
yeah,
what's
yeah,
the
it was-
difference between the two movies?
It was
Okay.
like 20 years or
Dalton,
something.
yeah,
It
when
was,
was
it was long
Independence Day out?
after.
They were both 96.
96 versus like 2018, 17. Over 20 years they waited
Yeah.
to put that.
And,
Striking
that,
while
and
the
that
iron's
was part.
hot.
That was part of the storyline was that they had recovered from the alien attack.
They came back.
They had improved dramatically
Look,
technology wise.
I heard it
based
was
on the
bad,
alien
and I
technology.
still haven't seen the second one. So
not good.
It's not good. Like I
I like the part where they're like, "Hey, where's Will Smith? He died."
yeah, because Will Smith did not want to be in the movie.
Yeah, he died in a freak.
wonder why.
He died in a freak
his,
accident.
His son was in the movie.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
yeah.
Jeff Goldblum was there. That's all you need.
Jeff Goldblum was back. So anyway, did you find out when they were released?
I accidentally hit Mars Attacks twice, so I thought they both released December
Son of a bitch.
13th.
Wow.
Independence Day came out on the 3rd of July, 1996.
Yeah.
Mars Attacks came out December 13th.
That's. I think. I don't know if it was Independence Day was the original one, but that's when we got Big Willie. What was it? Big Willie.
Big Willie style?
But no, it was Big Willie Weekend or something like that, where Will
Oh.
Smith always had a movie coming out like that period, and he kind of owned it like every year.
Yeah, I mean, in the late '90s, like that was just Will Smith was
And-
Men in Black.
He was Will Smith. That's
yeah,
all you have to say.
Wild Wild
Yeah,
West.
Wild Wild West.
Oh, that was the one
like,
that killed it.
Independence Day.
Kind of. He did Wild Wild West, and everybody was like, "Oh, that movie was terrible." And I was like,
goddamn, I loved Wild
Yeah, I'm
Wild
flipping
West.
people off like Wild Wild West was awesome.
That was
all
such
right.
a good fucking movie.
I love that movie.
I watched it a couple of years ago, and I was like, it's not
it.
as bad as I
Absolutely
remember.
holds
I
up.
think that was the only one of those movies that I actually saw in theaters.
I saw it 3 times in theaters. I liked it so much.
I saw all 3 of those movies in theaters: Men in Black, Independence Day, and Wild Wild West.
I don't remember. My mom's not a
I
big.
fucking loved Men in Black.
My mom was never a big theater person, but like my first movie experience at a theater was either The Princess Diaries or Shrek.
Your first movie experience?
Can I vote Frank for Monster?
Frank Reynolds?
No, Frank from Men in Black.
Oh,
Was he the pug?
No.
I think was it
No,
No.
Frank was the pug, wasn't he?
Well, then what's the
the guy's name at the,
The
end?
cockroach
The,
dude?
the roach guy.
freaking worm with the flower?
I don't remember.
What in the goddamn hell are you talking about?
I don't remember what you're talking about.
Worm with the
cockroach,
flower?
This was in the
The cartoon.
No. It might have been Men in Black 2.
Oh, I
It's,
don't remember
That's not
anything
fair.
about Black 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Men in Black.
Michael
2 near as
Jackson was in
much
Men in
as-
Black too. That's all I remember.
He did have
He was
a
Agent
cameo
M.
appearance.
Was he Agent M?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was also an alien.
Yeah. But no, the worm's name. I think it
You're
was
going to have to look
Which
it up.
because there were the group of worms.
No. This was the big one that
Uh,
lived in the subway,
Oh, at the beginning of the movie that he just fucking blew away early.
and then the end of the movie as well.
oh yeah, that's
I
right.
don't
Because
remember.
that
The whole
was-
point.
Yeah.
I'm going to be completely honest. Men in Black 2 is just a flyby for me. I know Rosario Dawson was in it. That's it.
I watched Men in Black 2 a couple of times. Like I watched the absolute fuck out of Men in Black 1.
Yeah. 1 I loved. 2 was there. 3 was good.
3 was okay. I think I, like 2 more than 3.
Yeah, I liked
Jeff. His name was Jeff.
There it is.
Wait, 3 was the one with
That was the one with time travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one was not great.
Oh,
The
see, I
new one
love
apparently
3.
was abortion. So
3 is the new one.
Do what?
they
No,
wanna
no,
get
no.
rid of it.
Dude.
No, they did 4.
Oh,
Yeah, the new one, international,
Yeah,
which
forgot
I
about
still
that
haven't
one.
seen. Like
Yeah, I
I
haven't
really
seen
want
that
to.
either.
So
No,
see-
you don't.
Let's see. A lot of
From
people.
what I've seen.
Well, yeah, when the
I
review
get-
when it came out, the reviews were bad. But then there were also a lot of people that were like, "It's a Men in Black movie. Just have fun and watch it. Stop looking for something deeper." And then
Yeah.
everybody kind of went, "Oh yeah, well it's okay."
And that's
Well,
why I
they
want to
did that
watch
with
it.
3 too, didn't they?
Well, 3 they actually did try to put like a
Deeper story
a
to it. And I
deeper
thought
story
3
with like
was
a plot
good.
twist and all this other
Josh
stuff.
Brolin
Yeah,
was a
but-
great young Tommy Lee Jones.
Nobody can be Tommy Lee Jones though, except for Tommy Lee Jones.
No one can be that surly.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones has looked like he was 80 since he was 40.
That's really true. And I love me some Tommy Lee Jones.
He's in a new movie that we almost went to go see the other day. That was called was it Ad Astra or something like that.
Oh yeah, I
With
heard that
Matthew
was all right.
McConaughey.
Yeah, it had McConaughey and Tommy
Full
Lee
back-
Jones.
Full circle back. All right, let's get to this monster list though, because
All right.
we
So I'm gonna ask. No, it's about this.
Just throw the bottle at his head.
It's about this.
That was
Why?
Ow!
I meant to throw it at Dalton.
Oh, I was trying to sell it.
Oh, thank you.
Now, when we're talking about horror movie
mine
monster, are we doing killers or is it just strictly monsters?
We could throw killers on there because I mean, you have to put like Michael Myers on the
That's
list.
what I'm asking.
Yeah.
If you were doing slasher villains, or if we're because we're obviously like Godzilla just wins, so we're not doing Godzilla.
No, I think we have to keep it in the realm of
I think we have to agree. Like, if somebody throws a name out, we have to agree that counts.
Now, is this a popularity contest or is this a who you think would actually win?
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, are we doing like one-on-one fights? Or are we doing like who do you think is the better character? Like,
we need to get this list
or
made now.
like. And we could just say like in a fight situation, like is there a scenario in which like your favorite one could win, that kind of thing, because like the way I plan on doing this bracket, so we're gonna do 16 movie villains, and then we're gonna seed them.
Can we break it up into types on the bracket? So you have the humans, you have supernatural, and then
They're gonna have to fight each other eventually anyway.
Eventually, but then we can at least weed them out by like, okay, so
Then we have the best of the actual monsters.
right, you have the best of the best going against each other. So you don't have Chucky fighting Michael Myers immediately or something.
Oh, that's
Poor
not who
Chucky.
that's not who
But
I
honestly, like I feel
Poor
like
Chucky. He's not going to get far.
I feel like we could just do a popularity because there exist situations which any monster could kill any other monster.
Except for Chucky.
I mean, we need a Zack Ryder.
Because Chucky does lose his whole like shtick, whenever, because like they have to pretend like the monster would have to be fooled by the fact that he's a toy.
Right.
The monster would have to have a child that they buy the toy for, and then end up getting stabbed.
And then you have scenarios with like Freddy Krueger where in the real world he's powerless.
Right.
He's just a dude with some knives.
Because technically, like Freddy Krueger beats all of them
In their dreams.
In their dreams.
So, going back to
Unless they
Chucky,
realize they can control their dreams, like that one Nightmare
the
on Elm Street movie.
scenario is that Godzilla is the father of King Kong and buys King Kong Chucky.
Why is he the father of King
Because
Kong?
whenever
He had a really
people
freaky night in college. Didn't realize it was his.
argue about Godzilla versus King Kong, I just see the picture that someone drew of King Kong, of Godzilla wearing King Kong and one of the...
In a papoose.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn my mic off for a second and ask Dalton a question that I don't want to hit the air.
All right, cool.
It's still gonna hit the air. Oh. That was fucked up.
Yes.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, we heard it. That's extremely fucked
I'm
up.
hoping that King Kong is from the jungle.
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's still racist as shit.
No, it's not.
The fuck it's
I
not.
was
Maybe we
taking-
should move on.
I was taking what could be seen as a racist joke, but flipping it to make it accurate to the situation, thereby
Nope.
cleansing it.
Making it
That's
so
not what
racist.
By
happened.
purifying it is what I did.
Oh no, it's
Tanner, right?
actually so much worse.
And this is why whenever I run for Senate,
Oh, we're all done
I
for.
won't get very far.
This is
All right.
heaven shattering.
Good job, Allie. Making this racist.
Wow.
I mean, she could have brought up Godzuki. Like, Godzilla buys the Chucky doll for Godzuki.
And King Kong is Godzilla's wife.
Oh, what?
Because
Also, it's been Queen Kong this entire time. We just assumed.
no one ever said that. Well, I mean, in the American movie, Godzilla's a girl.
Isn't it asexual?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close enough.
I'm
So
sorry.
he's still the king
I'm
of
going to
monsters.
apologize for this.
You should.
Yeah,
you
this
should
is kind
be
of all
ashamed
your
of what
fault.
you. Yeah, this is entirely
Oh,
on your
God.
face.
Yeah.
So anyway,
It's a popularity contest then.
yeah, it'll be a popularity contest. 'Cause, like minus a couple of situations. Like I imagine the 16 monsters we come up with, there exists a scenario where they could win a fight against any of the other 16.
Except Chucky.
I imagine. I'm feeling like Chucky's not going to make the cut.
No, he has to make the cut. He has to because I mean,
We'll see.
He's iconic. Let's write some down real quick. Let's start with the easy iconic
Yeah,
ones.
Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers.
Well, there's way more than that, but you're on the
I
right
mean, there's
track.
the first three.
So let's write down Jason Voorhees.
Okay.
You just put Jason. Freddy Krueger, obviously.
You can just put Freddy.
God damn it! I'll write this how I want to fucking write it. Y'all don't
Are
need
we
to tell me.
doing
Michael
are we
Myers.
doing
You put him
Jason
down
or
as
his
Vic-
mom?
Jason. His
Fuck
mom
his mom.
lasted one movie. She had the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Once they knew it was just some old bitch, they cut her head off. And she was done.
Can you make that Mick Myers?
He's not Irish.
We don't fucking know.
Put Charles Lee Ray down.
Really?
Guess who that is? That's Chucky.
That's why I looked at you like you're an asshole.
You just put Chucky.
Nope.
Pinhead.
Oh, okay.
You can put him.
You don't
down
think
as
Pinhead deserves to be on there?
No, Pinhead's fine.
He's gonna lose in the first round though.
He's the most powerful one.
Yeah, he really is.
But he's a bitch.
And that's why we can't do the fight because like Pinhead would just.
Yeah, the fights are going to be really like, it'll have to be just a popularity
Alien?
contest. The Xenomorph, like we could put a
I
Xenomorph.
put
on there.
Xenomorph. Yeah,
I would just put.
And
Alien.
of course, Predator is going on this fucking list.
best movie.
That's fine. You convinced me that it was a horror movie. I'm not salty about it.
I know. I'm mostly yelling at Tanner,
Tanner.
Oh yeah, fuck Tanner.
who's talking shit on this film and hasn't actually watched it.
Oh, that's never happened on Podzilla 1985 before Breakfast Club, Jesse.
I never talk shit on Breakfast Club.
No, Jesse loves it.
He's never seen it.
I know, but
That is still accurate.
Fuck, I just had.
It means I'm just a bad friend.
Deadites.
You gonna go with
I
any
mean,
of the
Pinhead.
classics?
Yeah,
oh,
but I-
never
The
mind.
Deadites.
You gonna do any of the classics like Frankenstein's monster and
Fuck
those shits?
Universal movies.
I was like, we could put Dracula on there and
Dracula's
the
cool.
Frankenstein's monster.
Do you think we
and
should
the-
lump them in
a
as
werewolf.
one, just like Universal
Well,
monsters?
it's not a goddamn battle royal.
Well, I see what you're saying. Like as opposed to specific versions of
Right.
like Dracula. Or,
oh, yeah.
Because there's Universal's Dracula, and then there's Bram
Yeah,
Stoker's
just
Dracula.
Put
You know?
Dracula. And it can be whoever.
All right,
Yeah.
let's put
Voting.
Dracula.
Yeah.
we'll put we could do Dracula, the Wolfman.
Let me just put though, Dracula got his shit worked by a bunch of Belmonts, so he's not that strong.
The Belmonts are legendary vampire
Shut the
hunters.
fuck
Fucking
up,
Yeah,
twat.
they're very powerful people.
I just want to be mean to Shannon. Why you gotta
It's
be
like
mean
a
about
whole lineage of them. It's a lot of Belmonts.
See, I almost feel like putting the classic monsters on there is unfair to the newer monsters.
Because they're so much better.
Is it?
Because like Dracula versus Chucky. Chucky doesn't have any blood.
Yeah, let's say.
Shit, yeah, he does.
But it's a popularity
Honest-
contest.
Well,
'Cause
okay.
Yeah.
he fucked that other doll and got her pregnant.
As far as I'm concerned, the
Well,
voting.
that just
has
means he's
semen.
got, yeah.
That happened.
As far as I'm concerned, the voting, it doesn't matter how you want to pick it. Like, listeners, we don't give a fuck what your determination is. We're gonna put these in a list, and you're gonna pick one.
We just need
If
you
you
to vote.
if you want it because if you pick them because you think they win in a fight, or because you like them better, or because Chucky is fucking stupid, then like you do you. Whatever vote, however you want to vote.
The new Child's Play was really good.
I still need to see it.
You do. It's really good.
I plan on it sometime this
So you got
month.
Dracula down?
I got Dracula.
All right, put Dracula and Frankenstein's monster. Not Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Calvin, obviously. You know. This is for Allie's benefit.
I also know.
I guess the Wolfman, although he's like my least favorite fucking werewolf of all time because it's just a dude with hair on his face.
Yep. We also have the Mummy.
I'd rather have Swamp Thing than the Mummy.
Oh, well, let's do the Creature from the Black. Let's just get all of them.
Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing that's not what he's talking about.
I mean,
Is
it's
it?
it's on the list.
No.
Swamp Thing is a Marvel character.
DC.
It's a DC character. He
Yes,
doesn't-
Marvel has Man Thing.
We're gonna go over this
I
list.
forgot that existed.
We're just writing down a bunch of monsters, and then we're gonna go through and pick out.
Yeah, exactly.
16. Okay.
That's what we're
Yeah,
doing.
so-
Yeah,
Okay.
that's absolutely what we're doing.
All right. Let's see. What else? Just off the top of our head here. Allie, go.
Pennywise.
Gremlins
Gremlins were.
Ooh.
and Pennywise. Actually, Pennywise.
That's a
absolutely.
good one. Good job, Allie.
Thank you.
I said Gremlins.
You sure did. All right. What else we got? Dalton's been real fucking quiet.
I said 3.
the fuck you did.
Oh, sorry.
That was almost right on pitch wise.
I know.
Fuck off.
I also went
how
to
many do
school
we
for
have?
music.
We're just making a
were
list.
Yeah, we're just making a list.
Yeah,
It,
and I listen
doesn't
to music.
fucking matter how many we've got. Just keep going.
we're
We're
just
gonna
going
pick
through 'em.
16 from all these.
Right.
I picked.
Donald Trump.
I was gonna say him as a joke because Home Alone 3 is
Do
scary,
not
so
put Donald Trump down.
No.
Donnie.
Turn.
Turn
Up.
He's gonna go all the way to the top.
Oh, Jesus.
What about?
Because like everybody kills other people, but not a lot of people try to oppress others' rights.
All right.
You know how scary that is?
It depends. I mean, we're white men. Like, it's fine.
I mean, yeah, no, we're good. Calvin's
Except-
kind of iffy.
Except we're also poor. No, Calvin's the whitest motherfucker here.
Sadako.
I think he was talking about the male part.
Sadako.
Who?
Word.
Sadako.
Saying the name again is not going to help.
Sadako and the chick from The Ring and The Grudge.
Oh, Yuan or whatever the fuck they.
Well, Ju-on, that's the name of the movie. But the character, one was Sadako, and what was the other one? It starts with a K.
Man, I don't fucking remember.
Just put The Grudge and The Ring, and we'll figure it out later.
The Grudge Monster?
The
sounds-
Ring Monster.
That sounds so much worse than it should be. The Grudge Monster.
Call a couple of my
That could just be an yeah. Leatherface.
Yeah.
Leatherface.
Is this only from movies?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's important.
So no
that
werewolf
these are-
queen for- oh,
these are
Ghostface.
films.
That's not what I was gonna say.
Huh?
Ghostface.
Wu-Tang Clan?
Oh, from Scream?
Yeah. I've now pulled up a list to help us just in case. Candyman.
Candyman.
Can't leave
a-
Candyman off.
Candyman is a good one.
Bradley. I know
In
you
fact,
don't listen.
Maybe we should let the fans vote on the 16, and then that'll be the next week, and then the week after that, we'll actually do the battle.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Setting up like that kind of voting thing is hard
Yeah,
because you
without
can
any
only
options.
vote
Many.
for yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have to do a straw poll. We couldn't do just like Facebook's poll thing, and that's a whole other thing.
Bruce.
From
Jaws.
The shark.
oh
Bruce
god,
the Shark.
God damn.
Just put Jaws. Jigsaw.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to play a game, bitch?
Yeah. Fucking trap Jason in a room and see what happens. Just gonna fucking machete his way out of there. You think that motherfucker's afraid to cut his own foot off?
What about Pazuzu?
No.
Pazuzu.
I think that was one of my dog's names.
Pazuzu. It was also the demon from The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Bad.
Wait, is that really its name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pazuzu.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking Kane from See No Evil was his name.
Jacob Goodnight.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, he's fucking scary.
Put Jacob. He's not gonna make it, but we'll put Jacob Goodnight on there.
You told me to come up with one. I came up with like 4, and you're like, come up with another one.
The Thing doesn't really have a name.
Yeah. No, I get
It's a
you.
thing from outer space.
Yeah.
I was about to say from Fantastic Four.
That's one of the ones that I'm not sure how you would like.
Fuck.
kill. Well, that too.
Are you
But
talking about The Thing or the thing from
Calvin
Jurassic
would
4?
find a way.
the thing.
Both.
Okay. Well, you just freeze it, don't you?
But that
And
doesn't
then you
kill
can-
it.
Yeah, that
Nah.
just like makes it dormant.
Yeah.
Fire. Fire kills it.
Yeah, but how many times did they set it on fire?
Well, that's because it kept splitting off into different people.
So, freeze it first and then set it on fire.
Have you seen The
So
Thing,
just set
Dalton?
everything on
Legitimately?
fire.
What?
Have you seen The Thing?
I don't think so.
Because I know you don't like horror movies, and I think this one would like literally freak you out. There's a part where a guy's head pulls off on its own, and then spider legs grow out of it, and it crawls away.
Fuck you.
That
The
movie is
practical
bad
effects
ass.
in that movie.
Yeah, no, The Thing is really good. That's still
The-
like
the
Steven's.
original
Yeah, the original
Thing.
The
Yeah.
Thing. That's still like I think it's Steven's favorite horror movie of all time.
I don't blame him because
It's really good.
that was really really cool.
Terminator, does that count?
That's a hard one because it very much feels like a horror film. The first one,
The first Terminator definitely feels a little bit like a
Predator
horror
kinda
action
did the same
movie.
thing.
yeah. If Predator can be on there, I'd say put the Terminator.
Yeah,
on
now
there.
you say it because like Predators 2 is definitely not a horror.
All right,
movie.
I'm gonna throw a couple at you that you're gonna go. Why?
Sure.
The Ginger Dead Man.
I was gonna say Krampus.
I'm not
I
even
was
gonna write
actually
that shit down.
before I was gonna say Krampus.
Why would you not put the Ginger Dead Man on there? Starring Gary Busey. There'd be like 8
will
of them.
You put Krampus on there?
I will put Krampus.
Oh
on
come
there.
on!
That was another one I came with. That was me. I said it first.
You
Did.
But
Yeah.
Allie was thinking it first.
No,
I
I've
actually
been thinking
did.
it for
No,
a while.
I thought about it as soon as I heard about this list because
Oh shit, dog. She got you there.
yeah, I heard about it first.
Why are
so-
you betraying me today?
I got one for you guys.
I don't know. I feel a little bit
Ginger
bad
Dead
about
Man.
taking Shannon's side earlier on Allie, so I feel like I've got to compensate.
When did you ever take my side on Allie?
I was going to give you a ride home.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna look up the Ginger Dead Man and show you.
Must you?
Now we
I
good.
must.
I must.
This,
I would say
This is the Ginger Dead Man.
No, I know what the fuck it is.
So it's Gary Busey.
in his natural
It's
state.
so fucking.
Oh, this is a better picture of him.
That was good.
Look at that. Look at that little fucker.
Yeah, that's definitely the same fucking teeth. They gave him Gary Busey's teeth. Oh my god.
If you thought if you thought Chucky was impossible as a movie villain, how about a gingerbread cookie?
I would take Goldberg as Jewish Santa over that.
God damn,
Oh,
Dalton's not.
Jesus
he's not
Christ.
wrong at all.
He has his teeth.
You look
Theirs
at
not
this
as
picture
white.
of the Ginger Dead Man. That's Gary Busey.
Yeah. It looks like somebody melted Gary Busey.
Evil Bong.
No. What the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ.
We're not.
He's
we're not
just
doing
going
these-
through like
I'm
We're not doing
not-
these shitty ass B
I'm not-
movies.
I'm not throwing it out there as one, but the hand from Idle Hand. That thing was creepy. It fucking peeled the lead singer of Offspring's head. Like he like
Oh,
scalped him.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, Evil Bong. Come on.
God,
Is that
damn
also
it.
Gary Busey?
No, it's Tommy Chong.
Is fucking Cheech the main character?
Cheech would never touch that. Tommy was the one that needs money.
That's true. Cheech had, for some reason, way more picky about his roles.
But he got a TV show with Don Johnson. That's all he needed.
Yeah, that's true. And then Chong
so-
was just doing his best.
So surely there are more like monsters out there, monsters and villains. We can think.
many
Oh,
do
there
we
is.
got?
I'm just like I'm throwing out the fun ones.
Like the Ginger Dead Man.
The
No,
Ginger
we
Dead
ain't
Man.
doing no fucking Ginger Dead Man.
Oh,
Hard veto.
Okay, there, Trump.
makes me sad.
I mean, Turnip. No, you said with Ali earlier. Don't fucking.
I want to stab him, but I just.
You
So
know
I got
what-
a pen
You know
here.
who would stab me?
Norman
that?
Bates.
Him.
There you go. That's.
I was gonna say
we can
Ginger
put
Dead
Norman
Man
Bates on
would
there.
stab
Why
me.
not?
Now I've just got a list of them to
He's gonna be like zombie version.
find the actual. Oh, Zombievers.
Zombievers.
No.
Oh shit! I would actually
Such
say
a-
the inbred hillbillies from Wrong Turn.
Do they have to? Does it have to be the monster of the movie, or can it just be what? Because I was thinking like the Creep from Creep Show, or the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt.
See, I thought of that,
he's
but that's not really a villain.
Yeah, he's not really a villain. He's
Yeah.
more like tells the tale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that sucks.
Because I did think that too, but I was like, that really doesn't count.
And I was trying to think of like a way to do just a zombie, but there's not really like zombies are just there's a horde.
Yeah.
You could,
There's always a horde.
Put zombies
All right.
and put. Well, we have
Put
the,
20 zombies. That's one of the villains.
what's put Bub
From
What?
Bub the zombie from Dawn of the Dead. No, Day of the Dead. He's the one that they taught how to be more human.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
He's not really a villain,
But he's not a
good
yeah
guy.
exactly. He's not a
Shit.
villain, but
But he's a monster.
He is a zombie.
I would just do
Zombies is
zombies.
fine.
Zombies works. Especially because there's a lot of interpretations for zombies, and I kind of like the idea. Like we put Frankenstein's monster, we put Dracula, the Wolfman. Like people can sub in like whatever their particular version is.
You want to take out Wolfman? Just put werewolf.
Yeah.
Because Wolfman sucks.
No, you're
But
right.
then somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, it needs to be the Michael J. Fox version." And be
That's
like, well,
Teen Wolf, and that
motherfucker's
he
gonna die.
really sucked.
Yeah.
Man, I loved that movie when I was a kid.
I
You
did
know there's
too.
a dick in it.
Do what
There's a dick in that movie.
in Teen Wolf?
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox.
No.
Who's Dick?
An extra whipped his dick out in the basketball game.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
I knew that one, but I also saw it.
It's a good one.
Oh, this is a good one.
I forget how to spell Lecter
Lecter or
because I was thinking KTER.
Lecter.
Here's the thing: you can spell however you want on that piece of paper, and then autocorrect on the computer.
So here's one of my absolute favorite ones, and it's not one I would have thought of, so I'm glad I have the list. Santanico Pandemonium.
The fuck is that?
Is that a luchador?
Salma Hayek in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh shit, that's a good one.
She was badass.
Santanico
And
Pandemonium?
Yes, and that name, Santanico Pandemonium. That is a good luchador name.
Yeah.
Someone should steal that shit. She
So
was
is Sex Machine.
She was Sex Machine.
He's got a dick.
He had the dick gun.
The dick gun with
Yeah.
the two chambers for balls.
How does that work?
I don't
He just
know.
thrust, I guess, and that
Pow,
cocks it.
pow.
He has to flex his penis like that little Twitch move.
But what if he flexes it? Well, okay,
Easy for you to say.
okay.
It was not easy for him to say. That was the problem.
I'm done.
Grand open and grand closing. If he flexes it.
Kayako. That was the other one's name. It's the one I said before, and I can't remember. Sadako and Kayako Kayako is the Grudge, and Sadako is the Ring.
I've
But
got
they're
it
the
just written
same
up there.
character. Creepy Japanese ghost with long black hair.
Can we do
In fairness, like in the Grudge, like it took a bunch of different forms. It always made the noise when it showed up.
The movie freaked me out when I was.
No,
when
I
watched it.
yeah, like that was probably the most scared I've ever been of a movie in theaters. Like when me and my little brother were watching The Grudge.
What about Slender Man?
Yeah.
Is he in a movie?
He did have a movie.
He
It was a
did?
bad movie.
It
Oh,
was.
I was gonna ask, can we do the apparition from Paranormal Activity?
Just Ghost.
Yeah, but
I mean, if we've got like Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, we can do a demon.
Poltergeist, something.
The Poltergeist actually is just the Poltergeist wasn't.
Poltergeist
a one
was
thing.
like
it was
yeah,
a bunch of.
It was a bunch of spirits.
That's
Oh,
why
we
I'm
did
saying the
zombies.
Can you just put ghosts? That seems really zombie.
See, that's why I picked a movie. I gave you a
Well,
Which
see-
one? Which one did you say?
We
Paranormal Activity.
We can do ghosts and demons because Paranormal Activity was a demon.
It was a demon. It wasn't a
Oh,
ghost.
yeah, that's fair.
I'm trying to think of a movie
I
that
said
actually had a scary ghost in it. Because usually ghosts can't hurt you.
Slimer. Cody wouldn't get that. If we're going
I
back
mean,
to fucking Predators 2, I'm going back on the Cody's never seen Ghostbusters. kick.
Let's put Marshmallow Man. I think he belongs on there.
Oh well.
Because we had that debate once. Is Ghostbusters a horror movie?
But no, if we're
And my
gonna
answer was
put
yes.
him on there,
Stay
then we have to
Puft.
put the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
That's what I meant. When I said Marshmallow Man, say Puft Marshmallow Man.
If we're gonna put him on there, then we have to put like that. That removes the exemption for Godzilla. Because Stay
Why?
Puft is huge.
So Slimer.
At least Godzilla, or at least Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, though, is literally
Well,
a
but it's
Marshmallow
a-
Man.
It's a popularity, like it's however you
Yeah.
want to vote.
I
So
mainly want
Godzilla-
Slimer to win now.
All right, put Godzilla on there, too.
So that
Godzilla's just going the whole fucking thing.
no, he's not because I'm
No, because there's a lot of assholes out there that would be like, I like Jigsaw.
No,
You can suck my cock.
because I'm going to
All right.
petition for fucking Slimer to win, so I can make the joke that Cody's not seen the most scariest horror movie villain of all time.
Slimer can't be on the list because I don't like him.
Everybody at the table gets one hard veto.
No, don't tell him that because he'll pick my favorite one just
Yeah,
to spite
I don't
me.
want Godzilla on there. That's my hard veto.
Your hard veto can be vetoed.
Only
by the
one-
rest
That's
of the
not
table.
fucking fair.
If
That's
the other
not a hard
Oh,
veto.
no.
I'm sorry.
Christ.
The rule that we established before you got here was one movie,
You
one
mean
one
that-
monster
fuck
per
the-
franchise.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, one monster per
Yeah,
franchise.
sorry,
works.
rules are rules, bud.
Yeah.
That works.
I'm on your side.
Y'all are acting like a bunch of Republicans right now.
And then the rest
Making
on
rules to break them.
the rest on here I don't really like Captain Spaulding.
I don't even remember Captain Spaulding.
He House
The
of
guy
Thousand
that literally
Corpses.
just passed.
Sid Haig.
Uh,
Like, yeah, it's okay. I don't know. People are gonna get pissed that I said no to him. Like Sweeney Todd.
No.
Eh. I think that's pretty much it.
Johnny Depp don't get to win another thing. I'm sorry.
I don't think there's any other ones that anyone's really gonna know. Yeah.
we could do Sweeney Todd. That's not.
Hard veto.
He was just a human, though.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Is Hard Vito Danny DeVito's like cousin?
No, that is Danny DeVito.
That's him when he's banging whores
With his-
and boiling denim. All right, so how many do we have on that list? I think that's plenty.
Shitload.
A lot.
way more than 16.
Jesse's counting for those of you that are listening.
Yes.
He's still counting because there's a lot.
34.
Jesus, I
Oh,
was hoping,
that's another tournament.
I was hoping
we
he
could
was just
actually
gonna,
do a bracket of 32. We can
our-
cut two people and do it.
I was hoping he was going to do a joke and be like 6.
No, I'm not funny enough for that.
So okay, let's do that. Let's cut 2 and do a bracket of 32.
Oh, that's so much voting.
That
I'm
is
fine
so
with
much
it. All right, who
Well,
we,
considering there's going to be 8 people that vote. you
no,
know.
we get a lot of participation in those
On the
polls.
voting.
That's when we do the Facebook poll. For this, we're gonna have to do like an actual vote page. Then
No,
sit-
like we just do
Unless-
like match at a time.
Yeah.
oh my god, we have 1 week.
We could just do several. Like we can have
We can
several
do, like,
per day.
First round a day. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, if we're gonna do all 32, goddamn, that's a lot of matches. 'Cause
That's 16 matches. That's 18 matches.
16 in the first.
That's 24 matches.
Is 16
done?
matches in the first round.
We are literally going to have to do like
then
a
8,
round a
then
day.
4.
That's a lot of people.
It's a
Maybe we
lot
should
of-
stick with the 16.
Yeah, I think we should stick.
You
with
guys,
16.
you guys want to stick with the 16?
Let's do
Okay,
it.
so
let's just stick with
start
16.
crossing
How much time we
people
got on
off.
the episode?
Okay,
we have
well,
about 13 minutes left.
I think the easier thing to do would be to take the definites and go from there.
Okay, so
Jason.
So we're definitely doing Jason.
all the classic movie monsters.
Well, no, let's get the ones that we know for a fact first.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Jason, Michael
Oh,
Myers,
okay.
Yeah, we're definitely doing
I thought you were
Jason,
doing the universal,
Freddy,
like, fuck
No.
Mike Myers.
Leatherface.
All the people you can get on a Mortal Kombat game.
Pennywise.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Pennywise,
Alien and Predator.
Chucky.
Pennywise in a Mortal Kombat
I'm
game?
fighting for Chucky.
Fuck yeah. Either of them. Give me 2 different characters. I want Tim Curry and Skarsgård.
boy.
No, that would be
All right.
like he wins a round.
So we got that. Do we want to do Pinhead since we're doing the?
Yes,
all
I think those are the classic monster villains that like no one's gonna argue. You know?
Pinhead.
And then do you want to do Xenomorph and Predator?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Xenomorph for sure, but the Predators. All right,
wasn't a horror movie.
can I make my argument about the Predator though? And
Go
the
for
Predator is that the Predator is a hunter and he has honor.
Oh, that's
He
true.
only kills people that are a threat.
Well,
would,
he better stop being a bitch.
would that make him a villain? Is my question. Like I 100% believe it's a horror movie, but he was attacking soldiers, but he was attacking them. They didn't know who was attacking them.
True.
So that kind of
There's
makes
not
it
a lot of
honorable.
honor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How the fuck is that honorable?
they were
Girl
basically
attack.
Because they
just
were armed.
playing
Because
the
it was,
game.
they were heavily armed. It
Yeah, but he was
a,
invisible.
Yeah, that's,
So-
really
That's true. Yeah.
That's really true.
So was
He literally backstabbed people.
Arnold was invisible to him at the end.
True.
But aren't we all Predator?
He became the predator.
He became
Yeah.
who was the hunter then?
Not that little bitch Predator. He's gonna lose in the first round.
Anytime.
All right. We'll save Predator. We'll leave him off for
put,
now.
Put
We
an
got-
asterisk next to him.
All right.
now.
Well, I just haven't put him down here
So
on
how-
the definites
how do
because
we
he's
have-
not a definite.
I think if we have Chucky, we need Gremlins.
Ooh, do we?
But wait, how many do we have right
It's
now?
multiple. It's the whole
So
Okay,
you-
bunch.
so right now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8. We have
So-
half of
So we
our
have half
bracket
of it.
now.
Okay.
Do you want to do the ultra classics? Dracula, the werewolf, Mummy, etc. The hard classics.
That's a hard choice.
We really we have to.
Yeah.
We have to do the hard classics.
at least Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, and
werewolf.
All right, so we got 5 to go.
Why are you so opposed to the werewolf?
it's just there's the one. I like to put a name to the character and not just have like if we did Gremlins, I would say Stripe because Stripe was the first Gremlin, the
Oh,
first
okay, I see
evil.
what you're saying now.
So I would like to have a werewolf, and the Wolfman's the only one that comes to mind, other than the like American Werewolf in London is my favorite werewolf. But
yeah, since werewolf is like it's not a
such a broad,
it's not a singular thing because Dracula, while it has many iterations, is always
Dracula.
Dracula.
Frankenstein's monster is
Monster.
We
always
can
Frankenstein's
put a
monster.
picture to Dracula and be
All
like,
right, so no,
that's
I'm fine with leaving werewolf off there. That makes
and that's
sense.
the only reason why.
Yeah, no,
the werewolf's on the
I
list.
completely get you.
Right.
Like I get that logic. Okay, so the other options we've got.
I think Jigsaw should be on there.
I'm fine with Jigsaw.
I'm not a big fan of the movies, but like in terms of horror villains, he's pretty iconic. I feel
Yeah.
like he's.
Very
I feel like he's
iconic.
earned his place.
I would Jigsaw over Chucky.
You could shut the fuck up. Is what you could do.
Is Chucky on the list?
Yes.
yeah, Chucky's on the list.
Chucky's on the list.
Well, we need somebody. Um,
Chucky wouldn't
Okay.
at all. He would just sit in the corner. You wouldn't even see him, and then he'd pull out a knife. And just stab.
we literally have one that turns fucking invisible.
All right.
Nope, he's disqualified.
So other options we got. Let's see. There's still the creature from the Black Lagoon, who I have in here, Swamp Thing. But
You son of a bitch.
The thing is still in there.
yeah, we've still got the Thing.
Ooh.
We've got.
I would throw the thing.
The
in.
thing's got to be on there because
All right.
the thing is legitimately terrifying.
Yeah.
4 to go.
Oh, we didn't. The Blob.
Yeah.
Oh, the Blob's so cool though, and that '80s Blob.
Yeah, I'm
remake,
gonna put it in the huge list,
but not.
I know
probably
it's not
doesn't
gonna make it
the-
down.
What
But-
about the birds from Birdemic?
God damn it,
This
no.
is
CGI. Is that
Alright.
basically what the even?
They're scary. They flap at 2 frames per
Can
second.
you just put Chamber of Pud on there? So that way,
How about Neil
They
Breen?
are
Just him.
villains.
What about
Neil
Donald Trump? Has he made it into a
Donnie.
We got
Turnip.
we got Donnie Turnip up there, but
He's not on that
he's
list.
not gonna make it down.
No.
So we could do the 2 from The Grudge and The Ring, or you can
I
just
feel like just one
I think one would be fine, but which one do you pick?
ring.
I was gonna say Grudge.
They're both good.
Yeah.
Like they're both good. You could
let's
honestly
just do both of them.
look. We could flip a coin. Let's flip a coin. Anybody got a coin? Let's just flip a coin for it.
There's a penny over that one to grab it.
All right, we're just gonna flip a coin for that one
Okay.
because they really are very similar to each other.
They are.
Creepy Japanese. Because I mean that's in Japanese lore. That's the scary. Oh, here you go. Here you go.
I'll let you flip it.
All right, Dalton's gonna flip the coin for
right.
Sadako or Kayako.
Heads is The Grudge, tails is The Ring.
All right, this
All right.
coin flip is brought to you by Fuck You, Calvin. I literally walked all the way around the table.
You're welcome.
You need the cardio.
Heads. Which one did I say that one was?
One more
There you
time.
Heads was The Grudge.
Heads
It's
was
fine.
Grudge.
Heads was
He's
The
right.
Hey, it was. Wait, no, I said the ring.
Yeah,
So
you did.
Kayako.
I'm just writing The Grudge.
I know you are.
Because I don't know how to spell Kayako. The problem with like those Japanese names is there's like 5 different spellings.
Put
for
him in
that.
kanji too. Don't put the American spelling.
What about Norman Bates?
Eh.
He's iconic.
He's
He
pretty
is iconic, but let's.
He's also a
'cause
little
right
bit-
now
he was a
we're
little
at-
bitch
His
boy
shit
though.
worked.
Yeah, he was a little
Yeah.
bitch boy.
Don't we just have one more?
He had mommy
we have
issues.
3 more. We got to pick 3 more. We still have Candyman up there.
Oh, ooh.
we
Candyman's pretty
have
good.
not decided on Predator. We still have Godzilla and Slender Man.
You know what? Put Candyman on the list, if not just for the fact that he was a good movie.
But we need to fuck with Bradley more.
We need to fuck with Bradley, and it's good to be inclusive and to have one black movie monster in the list.
Boy, there are not many of those in existence.
There's really
are there?
not. There's
We got the best one.
You got Candyman and like those really cheap like like direct-to-video horror movies that there was a ton of them. You know,
Holy shit, we didn't say Leprechaun.
we didn't. Oh God.
You just like opened up a gate.
You can put them on the big list.
All right.
Also put Blackula.
One of
No.
those has a better chance of making it than the
I'm
other.
being dead serious. Blackula was an iconic, especially for like black people growing up. That was an iconic movie monster for them.
So let's talk about how Leprechaun needs to be on the list.
Let's not.
Because Chucky's on there. We need a height
Stripe.
advantage.
If you are gonna bring up, Chucky,
Why did they
I'm gonna bring
never
up
do
Stripe.
Leprechaun versus Child's Play? I would have
All right.
watched that movie.
We can
Leprechauns will
do
wax that ass.
We can do Hannibal
Big
Lecter.
ol'.
That one's still
Yeah,
up there.
he should be on there. AKA Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter's just another human.
He is, but he's scary.
It's true.
Ghostface.
I mean, he's scary. He's scarier than
It's an
Norman
iconic
Bates.
image, at least.
The problem with
Yeah.
Ghostface though is also that there were so many versions of
All
him.
right. So we have one more one to pick from here.
Leprechaun.
So we've got trying to scratch off the ones we have actually put on here. So
This is great audio.
Yeah,
I know,
sorry,
right?
People.
yeah,
I'm interested in what he's scratching.
I'm scratching the ones we've already picked so I can kind of go through and
Yeah.
like actually
Like the ones that are definitely
ones
not
that
going to make the list.
Well, no, ones that are
Ones
left.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
So I can
Okay.
just read through the list so we
All right.
can see.
Read out
Okay.
who's left.
So
and then
who's
we'll pick
left?
from
We
there.
got Predator, Jacob Goodnight, Deadites, The Mummy, which actually I'm removing The Mummy and Werewolf because for the same reason there's a shitload of mummies. So we have
zombies.
yeah,
Aw.
yeah.
Fair is fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Gremlins too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scratch
Unless
out
we
Gremlins.
Remove it with Stripe.
Nope.
It could be Stripe.
Okay.
Nope. Leprechaun.
So we still have then. The Creature from the Black Lagoon, Donnie Turnip.
No.
I think he's
it's
the
on the
scariest.
list. It's on the list.
Son of a
It's
bitch.
on the list. I gotta say it. So we still have The Ring, Ghostface, which I guess we decided not to do The Ring.
Also Ghostface because the same reason
yeah.
there's multiple Ghostface.
Terminator, Krampus, Norman Bates.
Krampus.
Terminator.
Ooh.
I like Krampus.
But Terminator.
Ooh. You both make good arguments.
Krampus has a full folklore.
Terminator-
Pandemonium,
Was Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Slender Man,
No.
Godzilla, Stay Puft, The Blob, and Leprechaun.
Do you realize that Arnold Schwarzenegger couldn't kill Terminator because he is Terminator, right? Like that means he's better than Predator. Terminator should be on there.
Also, I hear good things about the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh yeah.
And
God.
Godzilla.
Krampus.
Do I want to mess with Cody saying that he can't vote for this because he hasn't seen all the movies?
But so far we have done like all straight horror, so maybe we don't do. Stay
So you
wanna
Puft
put some
or,
gay horror on
yeah,
there?
we
Godzilla.
should definitely put Terminator.
Oh, like the Dead Don't Die in Dallas.
Krampus.
We could pick somebody from that.
We haven't seen that.
No.
Unless you want to put Willem on there.
so
All right,
You're
So-
really pushing this Krampus thing.
I like Krampus.
But Terminator, I'm giving you actual reasons. He's a
I mean,
robot.
Krampus was plenty scary.
Okay, but if
true.
Terminator, if I would think that Predator would win over Terminator.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
if we
would
can
think
put
so.
if we can put Terminator in, then we'd have to put Predator
Yeah.
in, and we only have one spot left.
So
Scratch off Terminator. Eliminate
Yeah, we
Terminator.
can scratch off Predator.
I love
and
Terminator, but we have to scratch those two off.
Yeah.
Krampus is still
Y'all are
there.
fucking dead.
So
to
we
me.
have my remaining votes here would be between Krampus, Slender Man, and probably Norman
Not
Bates.
Slender Man.
Let's eliminate
You would
Slender
fucking
Man.
eliminate Norman Bates too.
Slender Man for two reasons. One, I hate him. Two, those girls stabbed that other girl, so screw him.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Norman Bates because he's a little bitch boy. He's a soy boy, beta cuck.
Yeah, and you're not entirely wrong.
All right, so then it's Krampus.
Krampus.
Well, we Godzilla.
And
But-
Donnie Turnip's still on there.
We decided to go with just straight horror.
Yeah.
Donnie Turnip.
Put Krampus on there.
Krampus, yay.
Oh my god.
It'll
Oh my
make
God.
it makes
Dude,
Allie
she makes my
happy.
dinner.
I heard she
Okay,
makes my
now-
idea, and I was really afraid.
And now the last part, and this is arguably gonna be harder than picking the 16. We have to seed them.
All right, so here's what I think we should do.
I don't know anything about seeding.
Because
I'm pretty sure
I
I'm
don't know
broke and
why
I
I
can't
said
seed.
I don't either. That was weird. You just like
yeah,
had it.
So the way it should be is this should. So we have the first 8 we picked
Mm-hmm.
should go up against its equivalency in the other. So Jason versus Dracula, Freddy versus what's that one?
Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein's monster, Myers versus Jigsaw, Leatherface versus.
All right, so I mean, I see the
Yeah, just
thing,
do it
the
that
pattern
way.
you're going with.
I
but-
have an idea.
Yeah.
Can you give me the list and let me do it?
Let you do the seating?
Yeah.
Or the bracket?
Yeah, because I can seed them by, like, I can figure out, like, 80s monsters or supernatural. Like, there's a way we can bracket them off, like we talked about earlier, to give them their own spot.
But can
Well,
you
see,
do that in a day's time?
So
Yes.
what all right, no, like the idea that, or the reason that I want to do like an actual seating, or the reason you do seating just in general, especially if you're going to do a 16-man bracket. So you have
He's about to explain what I just did.
no, I'm not.
No.
So you have two sides to a 16-man bracket. If you're doing single elimination.
Tom Brady's
And the way it'll end up working, you want to put your like, all right, so Jason versus Freddy is an iconic fucking match. You don't want that in, you can have that on the same side of a bracket, but you don't want that in like the first match.
Oh, well, no. Like, I get that.
So like, so basically what seeding does is it would put like, Jason on the left side of the bracket and Freddy on the right side of the bracket. Even though, like, categorically, they would be in the same category.
Okay.
But, like I said, I personally don't think I would want Freddy versus Jason in...
So I have an idea.
Yeah.
Let's give Jesse the list and let Jesse seed them.
There you go. I'll
All
let
right.
you do it.
All right, we got it.
Well, I thought we were
job.
going to
No.
determine the seating here on the show.
Nope, we're at an hour.
So, fair enough.
So here's what we're gonna
And
do.
this is at least a 10-minute conversation.
We now have the 16 finalists. We're gonna take that. Jesse's gonna seed them up, and starting tomorrow, we'll start doing rounds,
All right, that'll work.
and then you guys can vote on who the. What are we gonna call this? Calvin, think of a name.
Why do I have to think of everything?
You're the creative one.
That's not true.
I
at
wish
all.
Asa was here.
He is really good at naming things.
Yeah, like, unless it's something, like, for him. Like, he is really good at naming things for someone else.
Can we just call it the Monster
like
Mash?
So like when we were trying
That's
to
a
find a
good
name
name.
for
Yeah.
like any of the podcasts that he's been on. Oh, the Monster Mash.
Monster
is
Mash
good.
2019.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
PZ85's Monster Mash
Yeah.
2019.
Good job.
No.
Good job, Allie.
Thank you.
Fuck you!
I worked really hard on
you.
it, and I really wish Dalton would shut up during my acceptance speech.
Give it a moment in the sun. She earned it.
She did say it
She makes
first.
delicious.
Oh, you guys are fucked.
She said, "What is your problem? Why are you so mad?
Yeah,
are you mad that she had your idea first?"
Like, unfortunately, the audio cut out for a second when she said it. That sucked. But yeah, she said it, and then Dalton. Said
absolutely.
It right.
Oh, you guys are
We
a
all
bunch
saw
of
that. We all saw that
fuckfaces.
happen. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna start voting tomorrow on Allie's Monster Mash. That's how we're gonna say Allie's Monster Mash, and we'll reveal the winner next week on an all new something Podzilla horror podcast.
My
Until
face
then.
hurts.
Until then, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in, and make sure you vote. I want to thank Jesse, Allie, and Calvin for being here tonight, and we'll be back on Monday with an all new and Dalton. No one cared. He's checked out at this point.
Dalton
Yes,
didn't even
I
care.
fucking wonder why.
Dalton
depressed.
didn't even care.
He's depressed. All right, so I'm gonna unplug his mic. All right.
Oh
Thank
shit!
you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys
Fuck
tomorrow.
you, I'll steal Calvin's.
Monday.